We're gonna try this again. I think that Scope decided to spaz out on me. I tried to watch the end to figure out where it had cut off, and so I think we won't lose anything. But if you are just now hopping on, be sure to go and watch part 1 later, because it kind of lays the foundation for what we're going to be sharing about. So, and if you're just hopping on, my name is Crystal Payne, and I blog at MoneySavingMom.com. So hopefully Scope is going to be good. I changed my internet and I'm gonna try again. Part 1 kept cutting out. Okay, well let me know if hopefully this will be better. I changed my internet and we'll try again. So I don't know. Okay, so we were talking about what to write about. So how do you kind of create that voice, that online voice that is you and that is gonna attract people to your blog? It's lots better now. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. Number 1, be you. You have to be you. So one of the greatest hindrances to successful blogging is trying to be someone else. You'll see this other blogger and you'll think, oh my goodness, they're doing such an amazing job. I can do that too. And then you go and try to be them instead of being you. You need to be you. So what unique perspective do you bring? What unique stories do you have to share? Be you. Share your stories, your own unique perspective, and that's what's going to attract people. It's not going to attract everyone, but it's going to attract the right people to you. Be confident. You need to be confident in who you are and what you have to share. One of the things that I committed to, and my policy is that I don't talk about things that I have not personally experienced. So sometimes different places they'll want me to write a post or they'll want me to do an interview or something on a topic, and I'm like, if I haven't experienced it, if I don't have life experience on that, I don't want to talk about that. Because when I talk about things that I have life experience with, then I can be confident. So blog about things that you have life experience and then be confident. Don't be mousy. Don't be like, well, maybe, sort of, kind of, I don't know. I mean, I was thinking maybe, possibly, this might, I don't know, it could work for you maybe. No, just share confidently what you have learned and what you have to share and be okay with it. You know what? You have gifts and strengths. Share those gifts and strengths with the world, and then be okay with the fact that you have some things that aren't your gifts and strengths, and you can be honest about those not being your gifts and strengths. You don't have to be everything to everyone, and you don't have to be perfect. So be okay with the fact that you're not going to be good at everything. So share your strengths and your weaknesses. Be engaging. People want to engage with a blogger. So don't just write a post and then never interact with anyone. You want to interact in the comments. You want to respond to emails. You want to respond on Facebook. Here's the truth. So many people say that I've got to outsource my Facebook. I've got to outsource my social media. I've got to outsource my comments. And sometimes it means that because I look at my comments and I'm the one doing a lot of my social media, that I see some things that aren't that great, that, I wish I didn't have to see. People saying ugly things. Just today, someone was accusing me of being a liar and some really ugly things. But here's the thing. Because I see those things, it allows me to keep my finger on the pulse, and it allows me to know when someone leaves me a tweet, when someone comments on Facebook, when I then meet them in person, or when they're on my scope. I know because I'm building a relationship. So engage with your audience. Interact with them. Your readers want to know that you value them. You value them, and you should. Because without them, you'd have no audience to write for. And don't be afraid to try new things, even if they fail. When I started periscoping, I was like, I have no idea. This might be the worst flop in the history of mankind, but I'm going to jump out here and I'm going to try it. So it's okay. Just jump out and try it. Oh, you're so sweet, Jody. Let me see if I blocked the right person. Okay. And it's just so fun. Like Jody, who just commented, her son, he just had major surgery, and I got to meet her in San Diego and build this relationship with her. And I love that. For me, my readers are my community, and I love you guys so much. And so building that has enriched my life so much. Be real. Readers aren't looking for perfect. They are looking for realness. We talked about this a little bit, but you've got to Be real. They want you to be real. Be a perfectionist though. Now that might seem like I'm just contradicting myself, but I'm saying be a perfectionist when it comes to don't be sloppy. You can't do it all perfectly, and you're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna make typos. I have talked about how, oh my goodness, I make a lot of typos, and I have some people who they want to nitpick, and they always are looking for things that I say wrong and do wrong and use incorrect grammar, and I call them my unpaid volunteer staff, because they're always, leaving comments letting me know, I can't believe that you left another typo. I can't believe it. But they help point this stuff out, and so then it helps me out because I do make mistakes. But, and I'm not saying I love it when I love constructive criticism. I'm talking about people who leave not so constructive. It's just plain old criticism. But, so sloppiness is not what you're going for. And so go back and reread your stuff. Try to make sure that your spacing is correct and that you use correct grammar and that you use correct spelling. You're not going to do everything perfectly, of course, but do the best that you can. Yeah, be professional as much as you can. My free editors, yes, that's what I call them, because you know what? I can either be frustrated by them and I can be upset with them, or I can just decide to kind of laugh about it. And so that's what I've chosen to do. You never reread. Sometimes by the time I get done with a post, I'm just like, publish! I'm so done with you, but I try to make myself reread it. Sometimes it's after I've already hit publish, but at least I try to reread it. Okay. And then another just word of warning, and that is to be careful. Just remember that whatever you share in a public forum will always be on the internet for the rest of your life and for the rest of existence, unless they come up with a way to get it off the internet. The Wayback Machine, if you've heard of it, it really exists. And you can go back and you can read things that you wrote years and years ago that you maybe took off the internet, but you can still access it because it's on the Wayback Machine. So just be careful. Don't use names, photos, or other identifying information without thinking carefully about the potential ramifications. Just be careful. It's better to be safe than sorry. Same thing when you share stuff on social media, Keely. That is so right. And I have had to learn the hard way with some of this stuff. So just learn from my lessons and just be careful. Okay, so that's just kind of some about how to write well and how to build a readership and all about writing. But let's talk about how do you get people to your blog. Well, here are some suggestions. Produce consistent quality content. Consistency is key when it comes to getting people to come back every single day. People come to my blog every single day, or they even have it set up as their homepage, which cracks me up. People say that a lot. But it's because I consistently am updating my blog. So they know that. And so they're going to come back every day or every week because they know there's going to be new content. That doesn't mean you need to update every day, but be consistent as much as you can. Consistently commit to post at least 3 times each week or 1 time a week or whatever it is, whatever works for you, be consistent with that. Make it very simple for people to subscribe. If someone subscribes to your blog's feed or email newsletter, they are much more likely to remember about your blog on a regular basis. Plus, they are less likely to unsubscribe once they've taken the effort to subscribe. So make it very obvious where to sign up and where to subscribe. And honestly, your email list is going to be one of your greatest assets when it comes to actually making money. Because the people who sign up for your email list have given their email address, and so by doing that, they've given you their trust. What blog platform do I recommend? I love WordPress, and that for me, I love WordPress, and I've tried TypePad and Blogger, and WordPress is my favorite. Yes, emails are your gold. That is so true. How do you even set up an email list? If you go to, there are some different ones, but if you go to, I did a whole scope on how to be an email rock star, I think I did actually 3 scopes on an email list. Go to catch.me/MoneySavingMom, so KTCH.me/MoneySavingMom, and you can find those scopes, and I walk you through some different things. What is your best subscriber hook? That's a good thing. I think that, so for me, I just recently did my Money Making Mom book site, so with my new book, and we did a video course there, and we have built, I think we're up to about 28,000 email addresses. My goal was 30 to 40,000 email addresses on that list by the end of the year, and we just launched it, I think, 8 weeks ago. So I've mostly promoted it through Scope and a little bit on my blog, but mostly through Scope, a little bit on my blog, and a little bit on social media. So that, honestly, I feel like because it was this course that we put a lot of effort into, was something that it was a hooky title, you know, how I make a full-time income from home, and it's something that people are really interested in. And then I did a lot of scopes around that topic, and then, you know, encourage people to go there. I feel like it was very successful. And because it was a course that a lot of people would have expected to pay for, because it was a 5-day video course with a lot of valuable information. So that's at moneymakingmombook.com if you want to check that out, for those of you who haven't done so already. But I think video is a good one. Chalene Johnson has her 30-day push video series that she did. A lot of them she just recorded on her laptop, and she did it, and I think that is a great one also. But she says that 30 days is too long, so I think 5 or 7 days is a good time frame for a freebie. Okay, another way to get people to your blog is to comment on other blogs. That's also a great way for bloggers to start paying attention to you. And when you build a relationship with a blogger, they're much more likely to maybe promote something from you or network with you in some way, because you built a relationship first. So comment on other blogs, write guest posts. This is one of those things that I feel like so few people actually do. There's so many bloggers that would love to have guest posts, but people are, you know, they're writing in and asking for me to promote stuff for free, or they're writing around and trying to get people to promote stuff for free, but not willing to actually write a post. So guest posts are a great way to do that. So, and there are many bloggers that will accept that. And when you guest post, make sure that it's something that is going to attract the people to your blog who you want to have to your blog. So if your blog is on, you know, how to make money blogging, let's say, don't come and write a guest post from my site on something that has nothing to do with how to make money blogging, like how we simplified Christmas. That's not going to attract people to read that guest post who would be interested ultimately in being your blog reader. So write guest posts that are around what your blog is about to attract the people who would want to come to your blog. Interact on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I really feel like there is so much that you can build your site with by interacting on social media. And I have found so many people, so many new bloggers, so many people that I've developed relationships just by them interacting with me on social media. So that is a great way. And make sure that for you personally, when you are posting on social media, that you are doing it consistently as well. Facebook rewards you for being consistent. And so if you only post on Facebook once every, 3 days, and then maybe you go 6 days, and then all of a sudden you'll post 15 times one day, probably don't do that. But if you do something like that where it's not consistent, Facebook is not going to reward you by showing your post to a lot of people. Facebook rewards consistency. So for instance, one of my posts that Facebook, the kinds of posts that Facebook loves right now are my Instagram posts. I take my Instagram post from straight off of Instagram. I actually screenshot them and I copy and paste what I wrote on Instagram and I just put it straight over onto Facebook. I upload the picture and I put the text. Facebook will show that to a ton of people, and it will do it consistently every single time because I usually have at least 1 to 3 of those posts every single day. By consistently doing that, the same kind of post where it's a picture that's in a certain shape, because Instagram pictures are always kind of the same shape and then kind of the same similar text. Facebook is going to show that to a lot of people. But if I were to drop off and then not do that for 3 weeks, Facebook would forget and then it wouldn't show that picture to those pictures to very many people. So consistency is key with Facebook. So if you want Facebook to show videos to people, make sure that you are consistently posting videos and that you're sharing videos from highly engaged Facebook pages. So then Facebook will also share your videos. And so you can train Facebook to do what you wanted to do for you if you are consistent. Okay, and then share your post on Pinterest group boards. We've talked about this some, and I was going to tell you that tomorrow, hopefully, my plan is that I'm going to let you all know, those of you who participated in our Pinterest project where we all shared group boards. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you the links to all that so you can check out all of those group boards that we collected and all the people who are part of our community here who are on Pinterest. And consider periscoping. You guys, Periscope has turned into such an important part of our business strategy. I never, ever would have expected that. But you guys have single-handedly done all sorts of things amazingly. I talked about how you've helped build the Money Making Mom email list. That's through Periscope. That is you guys. Like, you have done that. You also sold out of my bracelets before I even got to launch it to anywhere else. You sold out of them. And it just goes to show the power of Periscope. So if you have not tapped into the power of Periscope as a blogger or as a content creator, there's so much power there. Thanks so much for sharing. You've fallen in love with Periscope. I have too, Rebecca. It's amazing. I never thought I would fall in love with live video, but I have. And I also see there's so much potential, but don't just get on and Periscope. Lead people to something. So lead them to sign up for your email list. Lead them to go check out your Instagram or go check out your blog or whatever it is. The other night, I think it was it Friday night when Amazon was doing their 30% off coupon code. I did a quick scope and I told you all about it, and my numbers on Amazon then went down significantly just because of scope. So there's so much power in Periscope. So provide a lot of helpful information, but then don't just provide all that information. Make sure you lead people to sign up to follow you in some way, because what if Periscope goes away tomorrow? Or what if they change something and they all of a sudden start charging us? We want to lead people to sign up, engage with us off of Periscope so that we have built that relationship. Okay, there's so much more I can share. Okay, link liberally to other bloggers. Network with other bloggers and get to know them and link to them. That is one of the best ways to then long-term be able to build those relationships that are going to turn into, other people then probably linking back to you. So you be the first one to take that first step. If you want to build a relationship with a blogger, start linking to them, start resharing their stuff, start engaging with them, start interacting with them, start building that relationship. Don't sit there and wait for people to come to you. You go and you take the initiative. And then don't feel badly if someone doesn't really, reciprocate. Don't do it for reciprocation. Do it because you love the other bloggers and you want to promote their stuff. But a lot of times it does end up that people do reciprocate, and it's a beautiful thing. So link liberally. Network with other bloggers. One of the best ways that I have built my blog and made more money as a blogger is by networking with other bloggers. So not only learning from them by asking them questions, by being able to meet them and learn from them, sit in their sessions at a conference, ask them questions afterwards, and really, really watch what they're doing and learn from them. But also then by building relationships that has then allowed me to have some opportunities that I wouldn't have otherwise. But again, I'm such a big fan of making sure that you're doing it to build a relationship, not because of what you can get from someone. That is so important. Don't do something only for what you can get from someone. Do not ever view anyone as a step stool. Please, please just don't. It's just icky. It's just icky. People are not step stools. They are not objects for you to squash to get to where you want to go. People are people. Build relationships, love people well, and promote other people. And there's going to be so much blessing that comes from that, but do it just because you love other people and you want to promote them, not because you want to see what you could get from them. Do I think there are too many mom blogs? No. There are never too many mom blogs, because guess what? You are the only you. So your perspective on mothering is going to be different than someone else's perspective on mothering. But like I said earlier, you have to bring your own unique voice, your own unique perspective, and your own unique experience into it. You are going to have stories that other moms aren't going to have, and you're going to resonate with other moms in a way that someone else isn't. And you're not going to attract everyone, but be you, and you're going to attract the people who are interested in want to learn from you. Thank you guys so much. I see so many of you are sharing. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Okay, so now we're going to get into the good stuff, and this is where we talk about how to actually make money. You have to have set up all that stuff and built that successful foundation before you can make money. Because if you just start your blog and you just try to make money, it's not really going to be successful. You have to first build that foundation, build that readership, build that trust, build that loyalty, and then you can really use that as the strong foundation to be able to make money. So one of the best ways to earn money as a blogger is to become an affiliate. So what is that? Affiliate marketing is basically where you will promote another product, and if someone clicks through, someone signs up, or someone purchases, you earn money for them taking that action. So that's what affiliate marketing is. So now around Christmas time, this is a great time to be talking about products that you love, because people are buying right now. So if you go to my site, MoneySavingMom.com, you will see all sorts of different things that we've promoted just today. There's lots of things that we promoted. They're great deals, and we promoted them because they're a good deal. But then we use our affiliate link, and that allows us to then, if you click through and you buy, we earn a percentage of every sale. So that is what affiliate marketing looks like. If you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, I have a link there to how to make money blogging, and I have a list there of all of my favorite affiliate programs. So some of the ones that are top earning for me are Panthera Network, Linkshare, CPA DNA, that's a funny one, Shopper Media, Commission Junction, Share a Sale, Savings.com, Centerpoint Media, Glitter Network, and then coupon printing sites and Amazon. Someone asked if I have an affiliate network. I do. For my course, Makeover Your Mornings, which is at makeoveryourmornings.com, we have an affiliate network for that, an affiliate program. So if you want to promote Makeover Your Mornings, you can go to makeoveryourmornings.com and click on the button that says affiliate. I think it says affiliate program. Let me see. It's been a little while since I've looked at where it is. I will find it for you. Yes, okay, so on Makeover Your Mornings, if you go to makeoveryourmornings.com, if you click on, where is it? I'm reading backwards. Become an affiliate, right there. So become an affiliate, you click on that, and that will take you to a page that you can sign up to be an affiliate. And we offer 50% of every sale through your affiliate link, you get 50%. So it's $17. So if you sell one, that's a good cut. And then every so often, usually every few months, we'll do a sale, and we'll let our affiliates know about the sale. And then you can promote that. And usually you will do better when there's a sale, because people are always interested in a sale. And I also was going to mention that in 2016, we have a lot more products that we're planning on launching that will also be part of our affiliate program. So if you're interested in that, and you like what I'm doing and you want to sign up as an affiliate, that's a great way to also be kind of in the know of what's coming up and when there's going to be sales and all that. And sometimes we give away the products for free if you're an affiliate. So we give you kind of a sneak peek. Okay, so that is at makeoveryourmornings.com. And once again, your email list is key for promoting affiliate programs. And so if you are interested in more information on affiliate programs, if you go to my Catch page, catch.me/MoneySavingMom, I have done multiple scopes on affiliate programs, and I talk about kind of how to really do them well. But if you also go to MoneySavingMom.com, you can see anytime we post about an affiliate program, I will show you, because this is where a significant portion of our income comes from. So I will show you. Okay, so this is MoneySavingMom.com. It is my bright light is showing on there. I actually have a light tonight. Now it's like reflecting on there. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, we'll go here. Okay, so this is a KitchenAid that is on sale, and this is on Amazon. So we use our affiliate link. So if you click over this link, my light is driving me nuts because it's, you can, let's see if I can do this. Okay, so if you click on this link, you can look down here and you can see what the actual link is. I know it's a ring light, yay! I'm trying it at night because the lighting is so bad otherwise. You can see the link right down here, and you can see that that's a referral link. You can also tell because at the bottom of any post that I do that is that has an affiliate link in it, I will have a disclosure policy down here, and so it will tell you that there's an affiliate link in this post. So if you click on this link and you buy this KitchenAid, we will earn a percentage. It's like 8.5% back on every single purchase off of Amazon because we've sold enough, because it's November and we sell a lot in November. But here's the other thing. Here's the amazing thing about Amazon. And that is, if you click through on that link, but you don't buy the KitchenAid, you go and you buy something completely different, I still earn 8.5% because Amazon puts a little tracking link on your computer that says you click through my referral link, and so therefore for a certain time period, anything you buy off of Amazon, as long as you don't click through anybody else's link, I earn a percentage. So this is the beautiful thing with affiliate marketing, especially in December and November. People are buying stuff for Christmas, and they're buying a lot of stuff off of Amazon. So the beautiful thing is that you want to be promoting things you love, promoting products that you love, and using your Amazon affiliate link, and then anyone who clicks through that link will then have that tracking link in their computer, and you will earn a percentage of any sale they make off of Amazon. So I love that you said, I love supporting people through your Amazon orders. Yes, I always am like going around trying to find somebody. I'm like, oh, I'm going to place an order on Amazon. Let me go find somebody to click through their link so I can support them. So that is a little bit how affiliate marketing works. Another way to earn money blogging is through Google AdSense. And that is the ads on the sidebar. So typically you'll earn about $1 to $2 CPM. That's per 1,000 page views with Google AdSense. So if you have 10,000 page views per month, you'll earn about $20 per month with Google AdSense. And once you put the code on your sidebar, you do nothing else. The other beautiful thing about Google is that you can block any ads that you don't want to run. So you can block, let's say, for instance, I don't want to run any Victoria's Secret ads because sometimes those ads are just not things I want on my sidebar. And so I have them blocked, and I have a bunch of different things blocked that I don't want on my sidebar. But you can see over here, these ads right here on my sidebar. Those are from Google AdSense, and they just run automatically over there because I have the code put in over there. You need help figuring out how to block ads. If you go into your Google AdSense, you know what, let me see if I can do it really, it's super easy to do. Let's see if I can show you. Oh rats, it's not gonna, I'll find you a tutorial. It's really easy. Tweet at me and I'll find you a tutorial because it really is super simple to block them. Okay, so you can have ads on your sidebar, affiliate links that you use in your post when you promote any kind of product, or you're talking about a book that you love, you're talking about a cookbook you love, you're talking about art supplies you love, you're talking about whatever it is, always link to your Amazon link. And here's the beautiful thing. I'm going to show you on Amazon how stinking easy it is to do this. So once you've set up the affiliate program, it is so easy. Okay, so see right up here, right here, I'm always logged in to the affiliate program. And so I literally, any page that I go to on Amazon, it says right up here, short link to this page. I can literally just click right there and it pulls down a link that goes directly to that page. By one little click, I can go to any page on Amazon, whatever I have open, and I can link to that page, and there's my link. And I just use that instead of the other, a direct link to Amazon, and then that has my code in it. So then if people click through that link and they purchase, I will earn 8.5% of their purchase. Can I click my computer screen harder and maybe show it closer? If you can see, I don't know if you can see it. So anyway, once you set up the affiliate program, you're just logged in and it's always up there. So it's so easy. So anytime you talk about a product, it's probably on Amazon, you can link to it through there and earn a kickback for every single purchase that people make through Amazon. There's so many other ways to earn money from blogging. With any product that you love, anything you're going to talk about, always look to see if there's an affiliate program, because more than likely there is. And if you're going to be recommending it anyway, you might as well link to an affiliate link. Other ways to earn money from blogging: teach an online class. These are super popular right now. People want to learn. So what are you an expert at? What do you have knowledge in? What could you teach a class about? Teach an online class, and then you could also turn that online class into an ebook or an online course. There's so much potential with these sorts of things, and they're digital. And so I've created these when I first started blogging. I created these using just free software. It was free everything because I didn't have any money to invest. The other beautiful thing is with Amazon, putting the ebooks up on Amazon, I've seen authors who they don't have a big following, but they've been able to sell a significant amount of ebooks just by putting them free and by discounting them. And when they put them free, to contact people like me and other people who post the free ebooks and let people know that they're free. And then they're able to then build their audience of people who are interested in their books just by putting them for free and using the platform of Amazon, who has literally, millions and millions of people who are customers for Amazon. Using that platform, plugging into that, and being able to then end up selling thousands of dollars worth of books over months because you're just being strategic with Amazon. So writing an ebook or an online course, make sure with an ebook or an online course, make sure that it's something that's relevant and practical. Ebooks and online courses need to be things that people want that information now. Don't do poetry, fiction works because people are very interested in fiction, and usually they're gonna download them, and then a series of fiction is even better because once they've read one book, they wanna read the next one and the next one. But don't do, books that are maybe like a memoir or something. It might work, but what really works is things like something that's going to solve a problem for someone right now. So what is someone up late at night, thinking about? How to stop yelling at your kids, how to save more money, how to make more money, how to get more organized, how to lose weight, all those how-tos, those types of things that people, they want that information right now. Maybe you have some very practical step-by-step help that you can give someone in that one of those topics that you can help them turn that into an ebook, turn that into an online course, teach an online class on it. That's what people are so hungry for. Make sure that your cover and your sales page for an ebook, those are everything. So if you work really hard and you do this amazing ebook or online course, but your sales page stinks and your cover stinks, you're gonna get a whole lot fewer sales. So your cover and your sales page are everything. Make sure your cover is not cheesy. Hire somebody to do a nice cover, and make sure that your sales page really sells. Keep tweaking it, keep working on it, keep testing it, because you don't want to just put something up there that is pathetic or just that is kind of not just poorly done, just because you ran out of time and energy, and then not sell your amazing product just because you're not marketing well. So a sales page is the page that talks about your product. So that could be on Amazon, where your product is, or for instance, Makeover Your Mornings. Here is the sales page for Makeover Your Mornings. And this is actually a very long sales page, but we experimented with a lot of different things, and this one converts really well for us. But if you notice, we have these questions that are asking people things that are kind of hooking them, and they're saying, you know, it says, do you often wake up feeling behind before you even get out of bed? And people think, yeah. Are you constantly frustrated? It seems like you're so busy, but you have very little to show for all your efforts. So you're connecting with people. You're talking about the problems that they have, and you're connecting with them, and then you're telling them a solution that you have for them, a very simple solution. It's at makeoveryourmornings.com, and it is hosted on MoneySavingMom, but it is not linked. Like, it's not MoneySavingMom.com/something. It's just at makeoveryourmornings.com. And then exhaust every marketing possibility, and guest posts especially are really good for if you have an online course or you have some kind of ebook or class that you're teaching. Guest post. And also I was going to recommend that you give them something for free. So for instance, if you go to makeoveryourmornings.com, we have right now, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can sign up to get day 1 for free. Other things that we've done, for instance, on MoneyMakingMomBook.com, let me get that site for you. MoneyMakingMomBook.com is our free How I Make a Full-Time Income from Home course. And that course, the ultimate goal of that course is to sell my book, Money Making Mom. But I want to give people information so that they're connecting with me, that they're getting to know me first. Because if people have no connection with me, they're probably not going to be so apt to want to buy the book. But if they've connected with me and they connect with my story, then that's going to usually turn them more into buyers. So think about, is there something that you can give away for free that's going to attract the kind of people who are ultimately going to be buyers? So when people sign up for my Money Making Mom course, my free 5-day course, what happens is they get the 5 days, they get a video every day, and then the last day they're going to get a video that, they're going to get an email that says, have you bought the book? And then they get a little bit more follow-up after that. And so it's automatic, but it's me building a relationship and then asking for the sale. I can't talk. Another thing that you can do is to accept speaking engagements. You could offer to speak at local events for free in order to build your portfolio, or offer a class through your local community center for a small fee per sign up. I know some people that are actually making really good money off of just doing this, and it not only helps to build your blog, but it also helps you to earn money. You can become a freelance writer. That's something that you can use your blog as a springboard to do more freelance writing. You can offer consulting services or work as a virtual assistant. This is something that's very, very, very popular right now. And you think, if there are things that you love as a blogger, that in your blogging you say, I really enjoy doing this, I don't enjoy this, I don't enjoy this, but I really love this. Maybe you could offer your services as a consultant for Pinterest. Maybe you're really good at making graphics. Maybe you're really good at editing posts. Maybe you're really good at doing a number of things. Becoming a virtual assistant, using those skills, there's such a huge market for this. I mean, honestly, every really good virtual assistant that I know has more work than they know what to do with. And so there's just, and bloggers all the time are coming to me saying, do you know anybody? I'm looking for somebody for this and for this and for this and for this. There's a huge field out there of need, and it seems like a lot of people aren't tapping into that need. So maybe as you're blogging and you're saying, I really like these 3 things, then you can maybe turn that into a virtual assistant business. How do you get hired as a VA? Build relationships with bloggers, build up a portfolio. So for instance, you could go and offer to do a project for a blogger for free. Offer to do a project for 5 different bloggers for free to build your portfolio. Maybe you're really good at graphics, so you could go to bloggers and you could say, you know what, I noticed that you need someone to do graphics. I was wondering if I could do X for you. Take these 10 posts and design new graphics, and then you could see if you like them, and if you do, then you could post them, and if you really like it, maybe you could write an endorsement for me. Just start there. Go offer to do work for free to get your foot in the door and to be able to build up that portfolio. And then once you've built up that portfolio, you'll probably discover that if you do good work and you are on time and you are consistent and you are really great to work with and you have a great personality, you're going to find that you have more jobs than you know what to do with. So, but start by being willing to do stuff for free to build up that portfolio. Someone asked how much you can make as a virtual assistant. It really depends, but I would say you could make anywhere from, I know some that are, I would say like the low end is definitely $10 to $12 an hour, and the high end would be more like $40 to $60 per hour. So you can work your way up to being to specialize in certain areas. I know a lot of self-taught virtual assistants who are now making $45 an hour just because they worked themselves up to that level. The demand is there, and so they can charge that much. But don't start out at that much. Start out doing free, and then just a little bit and work your way up to that level. But there's so much potential out there for virtual assistants, and blogging can be a great way for you to discover that is something that you love. For instance, my virtual assistant right now, who is my full-time, she's now full-time with me, and she is Meg, she's like my clone. She's literally like my clone. She started out as a blogger, and she was just blogging, and she said, you know what, I like blogging, but I don't like the responsibility of having to pay all my bills and having to worry about all the techie stuff. And so she started doing a little virtual assistant work, and then 5 years later, now she's working, she worked for a lot of different bloggers, and then she started doing some stuff for me, and I just loved her so much. I said, would you eventually be willing to come on full time? And so that's how it started. It just started out with little things, and then she worked up to now she has a full-time position just because of starting with blogging and getting her feet wet with that. If anyone has any questions, I would be more than happy. Yeah, Jody, she is seriously amazing. We did a lot of vetting because I'm like bringing on someone new is really scary for me. And we did a lot of vetting, and she was so patient for a lot of vetting. But now she's literally, she runs my email inbox. She vets the deals. She posts the deals. She does a lot of my social media for me. When I can be gone, and like this morning I slept in because I stayed up so late. We didn't get until 3 a.m. last night, so I slept in this morning. She ran my Cyber Monday stuff, and my friend Erin from Humbled Homemaker, she emailed me this afternoon. She's like, I'm sure you've just been a crazy day. I'm sure you've been online a ton. I'm like, actually not. I've only been online for like an hour and 15 minutes at this point because Meg has done everything. I just kind of had it all prepped, and then she just ran it. So anyway, there's a ton of potential out there for it. I know lots of bloggers who are really looking for those kinds of people because we can't do it all. And so that is just a great, blogging could be a springboard for something that's not even that you eventually are a full-time blogger. Maybe you're going to edit videos. Maybe you're going to design graphics. Maybe you're going to do Pinterest, it could be a host of different things, but blogging is what could be the catalyst for that. Okay, so I wanted to get to some questions if anybody has any questions, but first off, I know what I wanted to say. If you could also work as a consultant, which is similar to a virtual assistant, but you could do consulting, which would be that you would kind of be a contractor, but you would maybe do it per job. So you would go in and you could help someone fix their, improve their blog or improve their Pinterest or improve their email newsletters or improve some specific area. You can consult them on a certain area if you're really good at something. So that's another way that blogging can be a springboard to be able to earn a part-time or a full-time income. My website, is that what you're referring to? What are you asking, Christy? Now I'm sorry I missed your question. Just a second. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to say is that in all of these things, the really important thing is to, okay, how did you decide what to give away for free and what to create as a product? I'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, pay close attention to what is working. This is what is so important. You have to be tracking what is working. Because if you're spending all your time doing 10 different things that none of them are producing results, or maybe 1 or 2 of them are producing results and 8 of them are doing nothing for you, you need to stop doing those 8 things. So pay attention to what's working for you. Really pay close attention, because that's how you're going to be able to follow the success trail. So I'm always looking at our stats. I'm looking at, the numbers and the income and the stats. And I've actually recently been trying to do a much better job of that, because I realized that I wasn't paying close enough attention. So by getting back there in the detailed stats, it's helped me to be able to see, for instance, we had this deal on Black Friday that I would have never thought would have done really well. It was the Dayspring mugs. And I might have thought, oh, maybe we'd make like a few $100s off of it. We ended up doing over $2,000 in income just off of this Dayspring mugs deal. And so because I was like, oh my goodness, we made $800 in a few hours on that. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to repost it here, and I'm going to boost that post, and I'm going to put it in a more prominent spot. And being able to notice those numbers then allowed me to be able to capitalize on it and then see a lot more. We saw almost triple the response that we would have seen probably had I not paid attention to those numbers. So pay attention to what is working, track those results, so then you can figure out how you can replicate it. Okay, so Christy, you asked how to know what to give away for free and what to sell. Someone asked this the other day, and I think it's kind of like that question that you have to do what's best for you. But for me personally, I want to give away a lot of information, but I want to also sometimes require people to have skin in the game. So for my Makeover Your Mornings course, if I just gave that away to everyone, I feel like not as many people would actually go through the course, put in the effort, and see the fruit from it. So I wanted to charge something that was not this huge exorbitant amount, but it was an amount that people were putting skin in the game, so then they would actually follow through with it. Because I knew that if you put a little bit of skin in the game, you're usually going to be more apt to follow through. So that's kind of my barometer. I want people to put forth a little bit of money so that they'll put forth more effort, because usually what you pay for, you value more. Not always, but usually. And that doesn't mean sometimes we give away stuff for free. Like if someone writes and they say, I really want to do your Makeover Your Mornings course, and here's why, but there's just no way that we can afford it because of X, Y, and Z, I'm always going to give it away free to them, because I don't want someone to not be able to have the information just because they can't afford it. But at the same time, if someone can afford it, if they can afford to buy it on sale or whatever, I want them to do that, because I feel like they're going to value and appreciate it more most of the time if they have actually had to put a little effort forth. So for me, that's really that's kind of my barometer. What you pay for, you invest in and take more seriously. I mean, that can be kind of like a statement that's a little bit of a hasty generalization, but by and large, that's true. Okay. So if you have any other questions, I will take them in just a minute, but I wanted to show you, actually the reason that I was doing all this is because I wanted to show you Jeff Goins has his intentional blogging course is only $97 through tonight. And I meant to do the scope. I was going to do the scope on Saturday, and I just ran out of steam, so it's just happening today. But I bought his course on Saturday morning, and I was super, super, super impressed with it. And I wanted to show you what it is and what it looks like, because I think some of you, if you're thinking, I really wish somebody would walk me step by step through, hold my hand, show me how to set up WordPress, show me how to install those plugins, show me how to set up my email list, show me how to find my blogging voice and all of those things. This course will do that. And it's honestly the least expensive blogging course that I have found that is this comprehensive. And I've looked at a lot of them, but I'm going to show you. So it's called Intentional Blog. And if you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, I have a link to it. But here's what, when you purchase it, here is what the course actually looks like. Let me pull this around so we maybe don't have the light that we're dealing with. So one thing that I like that was just fun, you track your progress. And so this is, you can see I didn't get all the way through the course. I got through 89% of the course so far. I also love that he has WordPress 101. So not only is this intentional blog course, which I'll show you, let me open that up for you. The intentional blog course has 23 different lessons. So you can see here are all the different modules and all the different lessons. So it covers a lot. And all of these videos are they're about 5 to 10 minutes each. So they're very doable. The other thing that I loved is that everything is super actionable. So he doesn't just give you the video. He says, okay, now do step 1, 2, 3. When you're done with that, click the button to say finished, and then you move on to the next video. So it's very, very, very actionable. So if you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, there's a link that has, it's to his course. It's called Intentional Blogging, and it has a list of every single lesson that's in this course. It's Jeff Goins. If you're not familiar with him, his site is goinswriter.com. How would I compare his course to the Elite Blogging Academy? I have not gone through the Elite Blogging Academy, but I will tell you that it's a lot cheaper. For one. For two, I think Jeff is, because he's very much a writer. He's a very, writing is his thing. And so he goes in depth to how to find your voice and all of those things, but he also goes into the practical nuts and bolts of how to set up an email list, how to set up your blog, all of that. I think, the Elite Blogging Academy, from what I understand, is more, there's a lot more like on Pinterest and graphics and that sort of thing. So it's really great for someone who is a food blogger, for someone who has maybe like a DIY blogger, someone like that. This would be great for anyone who's a blogger, but especially for someone who's more of a writer, who they want to write and they want to really make money as a writer, but they're saying, can I do that? How do I do that? So I'm going to show you, let's see, so if you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, show you, here's my scope page, and right here I say intentional blogging course for $97 through midnight tonight. And if you click on that link, then here is, I did a full review, and I did a really detailed review on it. And I say, what you get when you buy this course, you get 23 lessons with short videos, written content, links, and action steps, 10 bonus videos, bonus video lessons answering common blogging questions, 4 recorded Q&A coaching calls, and access to a private Facebook group to ask questions and interact with other course participants. So there was a lot there. The other thing that I loved about it is that not only does he have this whole intentional blog thing, like I showed you all of that, and if you go to the link on MoneySavingMom.com/scope, it has a list of all the lessons that are in this course. But also he has then WordPress 101. So WordPress 101 is going to walk you through all of the ways to set up WordPress. So it's all of these lessons on setting up WordPress. So for those of you who are saying, I wish somebody would just hold my hand and walk me through how to set up WordPress, that is also part of this course. So there's all these units on setting up WordPress. So a lot of people, they say, I want to start blogging, but I just don't know how, and I don't have the money to afford to hire a coach. I don't have the money to afford to hire a designer. I don't have the money, but you know, if you have $97 through midnight tonight, it's just $97, and I felt like there was so much in this course that was very, very, very valuable for someone who's wanting to make money as a blogger, wanting to be successful as a blogger. So go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope for the link on the intentional blogging course. I'm going to share with you, here are some of the topics that I especially enjoyed. So there's a video for each lesson, and then there's some reading for each lesson, and then there's action steps, and they're very actionable. It's like, write this out, do this, do this, do this, download this, whatever. It's very actionable. And so here are the topics. He talked about how to pick a blog name, how to be intentional about what you write about, how to find your blogging voice, how to determine what you should write about, how to set up your blog, how to set up an about page, how to create compelling content, how to write catchy headlines, how to set up your email list, how to build your email list. So that's just a few. So then I also have the whole list of every single one of the lessons. If you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, I have a list of my full review of this course plus a list of every single one of the lessons. So if you're interested to see what is this course really about, I will show you what. Let me see if I'm still, yes, I'm still logged in. Okay, so I'll show you what one of the lessons looks like just so you can get an idea of what it is. So this is the lesson on discovering your voice, and it says right there it's 7 minutes and 10 seconds. And so it has a video from Jeff, and then you can download the transcript if you'd rather read it. And then there's all of this information, and then at the bottom it says next step challenge. So the 3-word exercise and then the next step challenge. So 1, review a piece of writing, use 3 adjectives to describe it, list 5 of your favorite books or authors, then describe them in 3 words. Imagine your ideal reader. Who are you writing for? Describe this person in 3 words or phrases. And then your next step challenge is to email or call 5 people and ask them to describe you in 3 words. Then compare that to your list and try to come up with 3 final words that describe your voice. And then watch the next video. So if you can see, it's extremely actionable and step-by-step. And that's what I really loved about this course, was that it just felt so doable, but it also I felt like his perspective on many of the things, it was very unique and different. And it was really challenging me as a blogger, and I've been blogging for 10 years. So if you're interested in that course, it's called Intentional Blogging by Jeff Goins, and go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope. And there's a link there that through midnight tonight you can get it for $97. If you don't have the money, please don't buy it tonight. You can go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, and I have a series on there on how to make money blogging, and that it's free, and it will walk you through step by step just kind of a lot of what we've talked about tonight. But if you want something more in depth and you want someone to hold your hand and you want the videos and you want to learn how to set up WordPress and set up your blog and set up the email list and everything, I feel like Jeff's course is very, very, very worth the $97. And I was blown away. I was super impressed, and I kept finding more things in it. I thought, this is a really good deal for $97, because I've looked at a lot of courses, and most of the time I'm like, that's a lot of money, and I just don't know that I can justify that to my audience. And so for me to promote something that's $97 tells you that I really thought it was worth the money. So go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope for all the details on that. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. If anyone has any other questions, I'm happy to try to answer them. I know that this has been a really long scope, but I had so much that I wanted to share, and I also wanted to just try a long scope and see what it would be like. Do you know if Facebook and Periscope is actually rewarding you? Yes. Okay, so if you're talking about rewarding me for if I'm seeing results from Facebook, well, I will tell you. So Facebook is our highest traffic driver of anything that we do. Facebook consistently drives double or triple or quadruple the traffic of anything else that we do. And that traffic converts into income and into sales consistently. So yes, on that. Two, for Periscope, we're starting to see significant fruit from Periscope. One of those things is that I've built an email list that is almost solely people from Periscope. I've been driving people there through my Periscopes, my Money Making Mom Periscopes, MoneyMakingMomBook.com. There's an email list that I'm building, and we have about 28,000 people on that list now, I believe, last I checked. And we've built that in about, I'm trying to think, I think it's been 8 weeks that we've been promoting it. So that's a lot of people that are very targeted people that have come from Periscope to that list. And then we're starting to really see that list convert into sales, convert into links, into clicks, and into just relationship, because I'm all about nurturing the relationship, giving people a lot of information and helpful information, and connecting with them and nurturing relationships, and then occasionally encouraging them to buy something. Do I know what the price will be after tonight? That's a great question. The price, from what I understand, is $197 normally. So it's half price right now. So it's $97 tonight. After midnight tonight, it's supposed to go up to $197. So I don't know if he does sales like this very often. From what I understand, this was a very special sale because it was for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Probably there'll be some time again next year that he'll put it on sale again, but it doesn't sound like it goes on sale very often. So, great question. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Would you be willing to share a Periscope book talk about your Say Goodbye to Survival Mode book? Are you referring to, do you want me to talk about Say Goodbye to Survival Mode on a Periscope? Is that what you're referring to, or something else? Let me know and I will try to answer that. I'm so excited that my voice made it through the whole scope. I woke up with a sore throat this morning and I thought, I really want to do the scope tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to if I hosted one. I'm so glad you got to show up, Jody. I hope things are going well for you. Anyway, thank you for saying that about the book. Cost for the course is that you're referring to. The course is $97 through midnight tonight. So go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, and there's a link there to get the intentional blogging course for $97. And after tonight, it goes up to $197. So, yay from Nashville! Yes, love Nashville. Okay, I'm going to close it down here because we've been on here for a long time. Maybe, Mindy, can you email me, email Crystal at MoneySavingMom.com what you're referring to, and we'll talk about that. So, I will see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Finally, yay, for our morning motivation show. And we'll be back, hopefully, to my normal scoping schedule. I've missed you all, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.